they heard the staccato thump of quick steps exiting the house. The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luka opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped. The end. Well, we certainly aren't going to find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement. Back to the drawing board.
Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Beacon Pines. Last time we were all locked in the basement by Mr. Tolliver, and that was the end of our story. We didn't find out what happened, so we are heading back because we have another option to pick here, and hopefully this leads us forward a bit further. So this time, the sky is going to rumble.
Began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
You sure we can make it home before the storm kicks off?
Luka surveyed the roiling clouds.
I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll just make a break for it.
At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Nope. Care to recalculate those odds? Hurry inside, you two, before you catch cold. Ooh, listen to that rain. Luka, Nellie will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Sorry, not much to do up here. I mean, I guess you could make a run for it, but I wonder how far it is in like actual time to get home. Maybe he lives like half an hour away or something. Most of my stuff is still in the boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest. Yeah, go through all my stuff. Oh, she's got some flowers. Who are they from?
Luka bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Pungent, okay.
He flipped open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and all the Fairview Condors. Oh, is she a sports person? Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Oh, sorry, was this from your old school? The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards. Some did flowers. Oh, so she's traveled around a lot. When they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both. So you've moved a lot. Yeah, that's the thing with having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else. And now she's working for an evil guy. Those flowers would last longer if you put them in some water. That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Well, you cared enough to keep them is all. That's true. Oh wow. Rolo and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse. Probably not exactly like this one. My mum and I tore the whole thing down to bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She seems pretty awesome. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation.
Flicked at one of the toggles.
I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static. Ah, shucks. Alright, what else she got in here? It's like a mini microscope.
Luka squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is it? Gum. Gum?
Luka adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing amounts of chewing. Chewed that one for 47 days. Ooh, that must taste so gross.
Luka wiped his hand off.
I can't even chew gum for like an hour. It's weird, I know.
Down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird can be cool. Luka, can I ask you something? Of course. Wow, that was impressive. Dang, didn't that hurt? I'll be honest. That hurt more than I expected. Yeah, that's quite a jump. I'm pretty sure I would have broken my knees. Well, at least you look cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? I mean, you're asking a kid who's lost both their parents. Well, Rolo can be pretty absent-minded sometimes. I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? It didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem.
Luka took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? I guess I haven't yet. But one thing my dad told me when I was little, don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. Oh, that's really good advice. If you try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop. So then what do you do when you don't know what to do? Dad never got to that part. Something I've figured out on my own though. You gotta do something. Anything. Yeah. Oh, we sneaking out the window? What are you doing? I don't know. Something. We're gonna register our complaints with the storm. Oh, they're gonna yell into the storm? Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. That things are gonna change.
Luka let out a feral scream that echoed into the night.
Aww. Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Oh my god, the music's really picking up too. Screw this town. Whoa. Let me try. Moving sucks. I hate it. I hate that I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mum? Why can't we just stay somewhere? Ugh.
Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper.
I just want to be a normal kid.
Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
Yeah. Aw, some therapy. Wow, I actually feel a little better.
As it began, the storm abated.
Thanks, I needed that. Me too. I should head out before the rain starts up again. Sure, I'll walk you out. See you and Rolo at the festival? Sounds good. Luka, don't let the universe jerk you around.
Beck gave Luka a light thump on the arm before heading in.
Aw, she's a good friend for him.
Chapter 5. Friendly Feud. The air was heavy with a hard rain's residue, the smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luka felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone, not even Rolo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rolo was still his best friend. Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes. This is what Luka told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes friends feel different aspects of your life, you know. A friend that you have fun with.
Destroyed their wealth and reputation. The Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
A friend that you have fun with is not necessarily the same friend who, you know, can be open emotionally or anything like that. Not that it's a bad thing, but you can't expect one person to give you everything. It's not fair on that person either. Oh, are we going to see Gran again?
The Valentine mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
The little bat's here. The wee reporter. Hey Dawn, tracking down a lead? You bet. I heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out, when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a peculiar last will and testament. peculiar how. He didn't just give his kids an inheritance, there were conditions. Like what? The document stipulated that heirs had to take on a child as her ward. Oh, so that kid's not related to them? A kid our age who just showed up to town one night with a lawyer. Oh, is it like maybe he's like a illegitimate son or something? Solomon? Bingo. So Eris was forced to take care of him? Yep, or she would have lost everything. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it, old Sharper sowed some wild oats. Oh yeah, there we go. He's a bastard. That explains the way Eris treats him. Poor Solomon. How did you find all this out? A good reporter never reveals her source, Luka. Well, I notice we're not seeing Gran this time. Okay, let's keep going. Can we go this way again? I'd better not dilly-dilly. Okay, gotta get to the treehouse. No one around? Okay. Oh my god, she is still sitting on that bench. Something's not right there. He met his old friend's eyes and was greeted with nothing but ice-cold anger. Heavens, this is no time for fractured friendships. Oh, is this going to be Rolo's reaction to us hanging out with Beck? No one else is around. Does she have a home or does she just live on that bench? Excuse me, what are you doing? Just locking up for the night, sir? Oh, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule. Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit, and it's getting late, so we all decided to... You all decided? Yes, sir. I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We are all here at Perennial Harvest because we believe in creating a better future, yes? Yes, sir. Very much so. Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them? I just noticed that they got the same vest thing on. That must be their company uniform. No. That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we all got sleepy? Of course not, sir. Good, then it's decided. Yes, sir. We'll work till the task is done. See that you do. Our harvest awaits. Inside their little building. Seems like such a small building. Well, I guess they've got all their underground tunnels, don't they? So they don't really need a big building. Alright, let's go see what Rolo's up to. Should we double check here? I think we've got some new things that we can use, don't we? There we go, pungent, we can use that one.
Luka wrapped a twig of thyme around the hook. Some fish have refined taste.
Okay, let's see what we can catch. If I can remember how to do this. There we go. Oh, is that a pocket watch? Property of Sharper Valentine. Figures. If he had his way, property of Sharper Valentine would be written on everything in this town. Should we give it back to him? He may not even want it back. The man's got a contentious relationship with time. We'll keep it here in case he ever wants to pick it up. Okay. We still can't really do anything with that, can we? Rolo, are you still up there? Is he going to be angry because we're late? I'm sorry, Rolo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back never.
Luka had only ever heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times, and it always meant one thing.
You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason? I didn't abandon you. I'm just a little late.
Rolo scoffed.
The rain held me up. Liar! You weren't even home. What? The storm got bad and I got worried, so I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house and you weren't there. I hadn't made it back yet. I'm not a fool, Luka. It doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. You were with another person, weren't you? Are you cheating on me? No, The storm rolled in out of nowhere, and I got stuck after dinner at Beck's.
Luka stumbled on his words, knowing he'd said too much.
You should be allowed to have other friends, and you just visited them once. Beck? Dinner? What the heck is a Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's actually kind of cool. You'd like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she'd made new friends. New friends? I spent all day waiting for you. And you were off making new friends? It's not like that, Rolo. You know, while I was waiting, I made out some upgrades to mission control. It was gonna be a surprise. But you took so long, the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship. What does that even mean?
Luka became instinctively angry in response.
Yeah, Rolo's being a dick. I mean, I guess he is 12, but still.
Boys were now shouting across the distance.
It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me. Of course I care, you ass. I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you, but I kept my word, because that's what friends do. Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your gran doesn't even care. Oh, that's friggin' low. You can stay out as long as you want, and you wouldn't even get in trouble. Seriously? You're acting like I chose this? If that's what you think, then maybe you're the bad friend.
Rolo's tone changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
Maybe Pa's right. Storm brings more than water. This one brought out the real Luka. My god, Rolo is acting like an absolute dick. Again, he's 12, but come on, man. Pull yourself together. Stop quoting your pa's nonsense like it means anything. Yeah, well, at least my pa's still around. Oh, that is a dick move.
The words hung in the cold night air.
Yeah.
His stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line.
That is so mean.
But it was too late.
Luka, Good night, Rolo. Damn. Yeah, why are you acting like that? He's getting friggin' uppity over nothing. We weren't even that late. Gran's still not home. Can we go downstairs? If Rolo thinks I'm going to the festival with him, he can shove it. Okay. Yeah, Gran's not here. I guess we're going to bed. Unless...
Luka dug through his old stuff, not even sure what he was looking for.
Oh, we got a ball. Are we going to play with it? We're going to kick it through a window? I'm sure Gran will be happy about that. Rolo. What a jerk. Yeah, he better friggin' grovel to apologize. Call me a bad friend? Ooh, I'm Rolo. Look at me and my amazing family. This is like a Harry Potter and Ron Weasley situation. And Rolo's Ron. Sorry, Ron. Okay, well, I think that's it. I guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends. Aww. Weep. Luka?
Gran cooed gently from the hallway.
You slept straight through breakfast. Luka, are you alright? I'm fine. Just don't feel like getting up yet. Okay, I'll leave this oatmeal by the door. I've got to run out and take care of some things. Okay. I'll be back later to check in. Sure.
Luka just wanted to be alone. He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
Oh, poor Luka. I bet Rolo's still gonna go to the festival. He's gonna be miserable. We'll hang out with your new friend Beck, and Rolo can get fucked. If Rolo thinks I'm still going to the festival with him, he can shove it. Ah, okay, so we're staying in our room. What are we doing then? We're gonna keep kicking the ball around. Anything else we can look at? We're going back to bed.
Again.
Luka? I see you didn't eat your oatmeal. Wasn't hungry. Well, just in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here too. Come on, Gran, you need to check in with him. Thanks. Rolo came by. What did he say? He wanted to talk to you. What did you say? I told him you weren't feeling well. Good. So, your plan is just to sit in your room all day? Pretty much. Well, I need to pop away again for a minute. If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good. Why don't you ask him what's going on? He's not having a pity party. His friend said something friggin' shit to him. Noted.
Luka still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rolo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
Poor Luka. There's never anything interesting at the festival anyway. Oh, we're kicking it at that book? The game's like, look, you've been kicking the ball around, but you haven't kicked it in the right direction. Here's your clue. No, not that way. Can we get the book? There we go. Is this going to be like their school yearbook or something?
The Adventures of Hank Atomic.
Ah, okay. There we go. The complete first volume.
Luka carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rolo had received it for his birthday. A special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art. Rolo cherished it, but asked that Luka keep it at his house. Luka wasn't sure if it was because Rolo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luka's more often. Whatever the reason, Luka didn't mind. But it had stayed right there where Rolo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luka lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental. He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Luka? Another little friend came to see you. A girl named Beck Modwell. She said she met you yesterday. What did she say? Is she here? She was just dropping by. I told her you weren't taking visitors today. Oh, she seems nice. Yeah. You had a fight with Rolo, didn't you? Can I come in? Maybe later. Alright then. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table, in case you want a bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luka had pouted away the entire afternoon. He once again felt the weight of it all, and allowed his weary eyes to close. Luka stood in a vast black expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad, where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source. Luka's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit. The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, make yourself comfortable. Luka held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame, see? Luka peered at the base of the fire.
Is this some kind of like clue dream?
It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself. Tiny buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame.
This is going to be the dream that gets him out of the
Luka
house.
could see small shadows moving in the burning city.
Got to get out and save the town.
Luka leapt to his feet. We've got to help them! The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them, not like us. Luka's voice was a trembling whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands. With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp.
Is it going to be our
cloud of
mum or
torpid
something?
mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luka's own face looked back at him.
Okay.
Older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar, as if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face. And all it got me was this. Luka staggered back. You aren't me.
This is a very
Luka
in-depth
felt a
dream.
hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son. Luka watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin. Welp, Dad, if you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luka watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward, and in a flash of cold light,
Oops, sorry, I just
he was
pushed that too
gone.
quickly.
What does all of this mean? Luka felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder. Just remember, why we choose matters just as much as what we choose. Luka woke
Okay,
up
Dad.
to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
Is it Gran? Mum? No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luka rubbed his eyes.
Aw.
The kind, concerned face of his gran came into focus.
How are you feeling? Fine? Anything you want to talk about? I don't feel like talking. It's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rolo fought about doesn't matter. But he...
Gran silenced Luka with a gentle pat on the leg.
Fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is that it's not the last thing you ever say to each other. I mean, I get the sentiment, but it was also a very nasty thing for him to say to Luka. And it's, once you say something like that, it's incredibly hard to take it back. But he said stuff about Dad. Well, do you think he meant it? No. He was just mad. And did you mean any of the things you said to him? Well, he didn't say anything that bad. No. Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments and accept them in their worst. I mean, I think it depends. I think, you know, as long as your friends are still good friends to you. And that's, yeah, I mean, you know, he doesn't have to cut off Rolo forever or anything, but that's still a really low blow to say to someone who's lost their dad and their mum. And, you know, even if he was angry, those kind of words like really hurt. Like that was a really low blow. Like the other stuff about being a bad friend, it's like whatever, like, you know, stuff like that you can kind of work past. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I completely agree with Gran's advice. Now get your little butt out of bed. The festival's today. You don't want to miss that, do you? I guess not. Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rolo, doesn't
Luka
it?
gave a reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize. We don't need to apologize to him. He should be apologizing to us. But he's the one that... What did I just say? Yeah, I don't agree with Gran. Buy him a corn dog. I guess they're 12-year-olds, but still, I mean, you know, that's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. I need to get going now. Get some last-minute festival business to take care of. I'll find you at the fountain a little after lunch. All right. I love you, Luka. Love you too.
Luka took a deep breath.
Okay.
Chapter 6. Through thick and thin. Despite Luka's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rolo. A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them. Luka emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rolo.
Is Rolo just still going to act like a dick about us being friends with Beck, though? I'm just going to go up this way. I want to see if there's anything happening up here. No. Okay. Just wondered if something had changed. Okay. Well, let's go to the festival. Oh, there's Rolo's sister. Luka. Rolo wanted me to tell you something. What is it?
Roxy rolled her
Oh, yeah.
eyes,
Did I say Luka's
shaking
sister?
her
I mean
head.
Rolo's sister. A space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet. Roxy, I don't... It's a riddle, Luka. My goofy little brother wants you to find him.
Luka looked down and kicked at the dirt.
Why doesn't he come find us? Look, I know you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. Maybe you shouldn't have got mad for no reason then. So I'm doing him this one favor. Now I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it. I don't know, maybe I'm being too harsh. But I feel like Luka shouldn't be the one apologizing. Oh, there's the festival. There's some drinks. How goes the beetle hunt? Pretty rotten. I haven't seen so much as an exuvier. I don't know how to say that. And it's not just the beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. It's like everything that buzzes or skitters just packed up and left. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Maybe all the commotion at the festival just spooked them. No, it's a bad sign if the insects are taken off. Yeah, maybe that's it. That's not it. Welcome to our festival. Don't forget to come back later for Mr. Kura's speech and the Perennial Harvest Festival sign reveal. You don't want to miss it. Oh, they changed up the sign, didn't they? Unique New York. Unique New York. Huh? Oh, don't mind me. Just warming up for my big ceremony speech.
Mr. Kerr pointed to his grinning mouth.
Gotta limber up the old gap box. You nervous? Oh, heavens no. Well, break a leg. Oh, what did it say? Give me the grip of something. I missed it. Can we talk to this guy? Nope. I don't know who Perennial Harvest thinks they're impressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally. The town's still falling apart. The weather's still cruddy. And this season's harvest looks like it's going to be worse than last year's. You said it. No amount of corporate pandering is going to change any of that. Exactly. But the lemonade at the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty. Fitz. I'm still going to be mad at them. I'd just rather be mad while sipping some delicious lemonade is all. Yeah, what are these guys up to?
Jeff was staring into the distance with a wistful look.
Hey Jeff, everything all right? Huh? Yeah, everything's fine. I mean, used to be. Just ain't right these days, you know. I really do, actually.
Jeff turned to Luka with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod.
You do, don't you?
For a moment, the two now shared that same wistful gaze.
Oh, cute. Just standing there, scratching their faces. Okay. Do we want to talk to this guy? Ain't moving. Ha ha ha, every single time. Yerp. Wait for it. Unexplained sound once again noted. Okay, that's malfunctioning his hardware. Like clockwork. What a bunch of drones. Haha. I think you're more onto it than you think. Okay. I'm assuming Rolo wants us to meet him at the tree house, but I want to check around the rest of town first. This is the first time I've seen this many smiling faces since the fall harvest. I had my doubts about perennial harvest, but I must admit they do put on a nice party. Here she is again. She's going to protect the future. Oh no, nothing more for us. Piper, you're actually taking a break from studying? I wanted to see what all the festival fuss is about, but I can't help but notice you still brought your backpack full of books. Luka, backpacks can carry a lot more than just books. True, true. So, what you got in there? Books? Okay, we'll come back. Are you all down here by yourself? Hey, Luka. So you're done at the library? Huh? Oh, nothing.
Griffin looked away suspiciously.
Oh, so he's at the library? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Luka, did you know that Beacon Pines is actually unincorporated? A lot of people don't know that. Wow, yeah, I didn't know. What's that mean? It means most public works are handled internally. We do all the pipelines, the water treatment, building regulations. That's great. Census taking? Man, this kid's really into his public services. Emergency services? Okay, so Rolo's waiting for us at the library by the sounds of things. There's Dawn asleep. I got a question for you. What do you think this whole festival is for? The way I figure it, Perennial Harvest is trying to win over the town. Like a bribe, but with balloons. Cynical. I like where your head's at. That's what I assumed at first too, until I eavesdropped on a couple of gossipy clipboards. What if I told you that this whole thing is really a special shindig for a super secret guest of honor? A special guest? Who? I haven't dug that deep yet, but whoever it is, PH thinks they're a big deal. Okay. She's a very good reporter. Should we check out the... I think he's at the library. I don't know if anyone will be at the treehouse though. Maybe it's not worth going that way. I was able to return the Perennial Harvest safety suit you borrowed. I don't think anyone noticed. Good. Now, will you tell me what you needed it for? It was a favor for an enemy of my enemy. This isn't going to harm Mr. Kerr, is it? All you need to know is that it's for the good of the family. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I want to see where Beck is. She's the nice one. Is she at her house? Maybe not. We're probably wasting time going this way. Anyone home? No. Okay. Well, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Not that I think I would. The story's pretty linear. I think it seems like you can't really miss anything like that. It's more, you know, you gotta choose the right path. The library, somewhere quiet. Hey, Luka.
Otto's eyes lit with excitement.
I've been expecting you. Bravo in deciphering the first riddle. The first... Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you? Rolo does go all out, doesn't he?
Otto straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing.
Ahem. On planet Farpool, you may take issue. When the fifth king dies, you'll need a tissue.
Otto stared at Luka eagerly.
Get it? Want me to tell you? No, it's okay. Let me figure it out. Alright, when you find it, bring it here to be verified. And if you decide you want a hint, the offer still stands. So I'm guessing the 5th issue. Do we have to go back and grab the book from our house, or can we get it here at the library?
Luka grabbed the 5 pillars of success from the shelf.
Once you've got a book, you can either bring it here to me, or just grab a different one. Okay, let's check out all the books. What else we got?
Luka grabbed The Issue with Self-Help, a helpful guide, from the shelf. Luka grabbed 500 meals for one big pot from...
Okay, I don't think it's any of those. Let's look around here.
Luka grabbed The Modern Science of Atomic Radiation from the shelf.
No.
Luka grabbed Natural Photography, Volume 5, from the shelf.
Lots of 5s and lots of issues. Hey Jace. Still working through the newest Hank Atomic? You know it. Some fascinating canon toward the end. Did you know? Hank Atomic's shrink array doesn't technically shrink stuff. It uses inverse quantum particle decay to literally grow the entire universe around an object, leaving that object unaltered. So it just looks shrunk compared to everything else? Bingo! That's wild. But Jace, no spoilers please. Alright, sorry. Maybe we should just stop talking to this guy.
Luka grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 4, from the shelf.
Okay, this is issue number 5 here.
The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 5, from the shelf.
There we go. Also, we've just put all these books back in the wrong place. Kato's not going to be very happy with us. Ah, you found it.
Kato removed his book from the desk and replaced it with Luka's, turning on the lamp. As he slid
Oh,
the
is that
book
a
under the
UV
purple
light?
2 words glowed. The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue 5. Luka clicked his tongue with recognition.
Rolo's cipher pen. He just let him write on the library books. He used to write secret messages everywhere with that. And only I had the special flashlight needed to reveal it. But I lost it. Well, apparently he traded Jeff for this purple light. Parted with his entire Halloween candy stash. Oh, Rolo. Now, let's see here.
Kato began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
Get away with such a
He
grift.
continued flipping.
Only found in Grub, Grifton Grub, Cart, Grifton Grub Cart.
Reaching the end of the book, Kato looked up.
That's it. Grift in Grub Cart, Grifton Griffin, Griffin's Grub Cart. He wants me to go to Griffin's snack stand. Ah, brilliant. I guess you're off then. Good luck on the rest of the scavenger hunt. Is that the ice cream stand? That must be why they asked if we'd gone to the library. Okay, let's head back there. What's the bet he's going to be at the treehouse after all this? There we go. Hey, Griffin. Did Rolo come?
Before Luka could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Oh, that's it? Bought and paid for it. Enjoy. I thought there was supposed to be a riddle or
Luka shrugged.
something.
taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
Yuck. It's cold. Oh yeah, that's been sitting here for a while. Oh well, I guess it's a thought that counts, isn't it? Rolo wanted me to be sure to give you that one specifically. Oh, has he put something in it? Plot twist, he's poisoned it. Well, that's just...
Luka tongued at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth.
Oh, yeah, he's trying to kill us.
He reached into his mouth and
It's made of
pulled out a
mushrooms.
slip of paper.
Oh, come
He
on.
shook off the bits of corn dog to read the slip.
A pickup when you need some pep, near the fountain up the
Luka
step.
finished off the remainder of the corn dog.
Ah, this whole thing is getting to be... Okay. I'm guessing that's the coffee place. Up the steps, so maybe around the back? Yep, there we go. There you are, Luka. There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. Oh, come on, you big stiff. Let the kids have some fun. Fine. But Rolo owes me one.
He waved his hands around sarcastically as he began.
What takes flight but has no wings, your final task a friendship brings. See, that wasn't so hard. Ah, I feel cheapened somehow. I think it's sweet. What takes flight but has no wings? Good luck, Luka. Huh. Takes flight but has no wings. Balloons? Oh wait, there he is. I ran right past him. Hey. Hey. Did you find the comic book? Yep. And you got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then. I know it doesn't make up for what I said, but here, you've earned this.
Rolo sheepishly handed Luka the balloons.
Got some Pennywise vibes here. Oh, we're getting a lot of these. Thanks. You didn't have to go to all this trouble. I'm sorry I got so mad. Dang it, you were supposed to let me apologize first. Ah, sorry. Now you've apologized twice before me. Just let me do this. Luka, I'm really sorry. With everything that's happened with your mum and all, I always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know? When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kind of freaked out. Rolo. Still my turn. I feel like if you needed some new friend to help you, it meant I wasn't good enough. But that was selfish and wrong. Okay, at least he's got some good introspective. I was wrong. I'm so sorry, Luka. Okay, apology over. You can talk now.
Luka threw himself at Rolo, hugging him as tightly as he could.
Oh, cute. Rolo, I don't deserve you. Yes, you do, Luka. You're a good person. I don't deserve you either. That's why we deserve each other. So, what else do you want to do today? We could snoop around and try find out some information about your mum. Snoop where? We could probably sneak into Perennial Harvest headquarters while everyone's at the festival. Aren't you curious about all that stuff those clipboards write down? What if we get caught? I think I've had enough excitement for 1 week. Let's just make the rest of the day about us. Really? Yeah, the rest of the world can wait 1 more day. You know, I have been waiting to get some work done on the MCDC at Mission Control. The game is a bit unpredictable. That sounds perfect. Okay. Treehouse time. Oh, look at our wee balloons. Man, they're really bobbing around all over the place, aren't they? Hey. Did you hear? After Mr. Kerr gives his big speech, they're gonna have the first annual Biggest Catch competition. As long as Boot qualifies as catch, I'm a shoo-in. Good luck. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your gran this morning. She asked me to give you this.
Rolo handed Luka an unopened letter.
I'll wait for you inside if you want to read it now. My god, has Gran left us too?
Luka, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand. If I am honest, I hardly understand them myself. But whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you. None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much. We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward. But if there is, I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried. Everything I've done, I did for you. I hope someday you can accept that. Love, Gran.
I love you too, Gran.
Luka folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
Oh no, what's she gonna do? What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, whenever you want. Luka seems a bit nonchalant about that letter. You know, you really didn't have to go to all that trouble just to apologize. I know, but we've been looking forward to the festival for weeks. After I ruined everything with my big mouth, this was the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me. Rolo.
Luka was at a loss for words. But that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
The festival seemed nice. Was it nice? We can still go. Nah, this is fine. Well, there's always next year.
This was untrue.
Yeah, I don't think there is going to be a next year.
A distant rumble shook the treehouse.
Explosion? Huh? What was that? Oh man, we missed the fireworks.
It was not fireworks.
Yeah,
It was
something's been blown
Elise
up.
couldn't possibly comprehend. Something as old and cruel as time itself.
Fertilizer explosion. Ice? My god, did that kill us too?
A shockwave of cold tore through the room. A bitter, unfathomable chill. Before they could react, it encased them in ice. Two boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason. And so, our story ends
Oh
on this
no.
melancholy scene. In a silent treehouse turned statuary, in a town brought low by its secrets, sits a pair of friends, alone, together.
An ice
For the
explosion.
rest of time. The end.
Oh, that's a sad ending. They died.
No.
What was Gran
Can't
planning?
be the ending. It simply can't. I won't accept it, and I hope you won't either. There are more endings, more possibilities. I can feel it. We are just going to have to sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
Okay, so interrogation, we can go back and we can change chill to hard. What else have we got? This one we've got fight or flight. Ah, so this is the one where the bully has the old mutant face. And that's the one also where Rolo's trapped underground, isn't it? So we can't go that way. What one should we do first? Maybe if we go back to this one and go good cop, hard cop? What is that? Okay, we'll try. So we're back in the interrogation room with Mr. Tolliver. Good cop,
Dated
hard
on the
cop.
Classic good cop, hard cop interrogation. Rolo brandished a steely gaze. I've got this. Read about it 100 times. Rolo swaggered past the chair which propped up the slumping Hiram Tolliver. Without even looking at his captive, he began with a long, blustery drawl.
Well, 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 Mr. Tolliver.
Mr. Tolliver remained motionless. Rolo spun around to face him. He'd clearly expected to rouse Mr. Tolliver with his booming voice.
Slap him awake. Mr. Tolliver?
Beck and Luka gave each other an unsure glance. Rolo slammed his fist on the table.
I said, Mr. Tolliver!
He grabbed the table lamp and beamed it onto the unconscious face. Mr. Tolliver groaned and slowly lifted his head. He recoiled with a muddled, weary squint.
What in the
The
world?
chair wobbled as he attempted to straighten up.
Who's there?
Mr. Tolliver could only make out rough shapes through the glaring light. With a gruff tone, Rolo hoped to both conceal his voice and intimidate.
Intense interrogation. I'll be asking the questions here, punk. Now, hold on. Let's just calm down. Oh, I am calm. Calm as a carrot in dirt. As for you, looks like you're sweating.
Doubtful expression on Beck and Luka's faces transformed into awe.
We can do this my way, or... Well, let's just say I've never needed another way.
Rolo, hitting his stride, was now channeling every detective trope his memory could recall. He slammed the table again.
Now dance! What? I don't even...
Mr. Tolliver's voice became desperate. He was nearly in tears.
Good thing he can't see their height. You typed me down. How on earth could I dance? Dance with your mouth, punk. Spill the beans. What are you doing poking around this house? I'm here to help Juniper. To make sure everything's ready. Ah, so you're in cahoots with Gran. Gran?
Mr. Tolliver was in a daze, now more confused than ever.
Gonna help her blow up the festival, eh? Blow up the festival? Good lord.
He shook his head, feeling more and more dizzy.
No, you've got it all wrong. Where is she now? She's headed to the source. Source? What's the source? Is where
His voice faded to a whisper.
the town begun. Man, he's just giving away everything, isn't he? Like, it did not take much to get him to fold. Literally interrogation, not even torture or anything like that. Where it all began. What is Operation Sparkplug?
With that, Mr. Tolliver passed out cold.
Man,
Rolo
does
swung
not take
around
much
with
to
a repentant
spill
grimace.
him, does it? Damn, Rolo. I think you went a little too hard on him. What did he say about the source? It's where the town began? We need information. Yeah, but we better not push Mr. Tolliver any farther. Is there anyone else who might know more? What about the History Museum? It's got set up for the festival. Nah, that tent was put up by the Valentines. Everything they do is just a bunch of fluff to glorify themselves. Is there anything more reliable? The library. If there's any information about the source thing, Cato can help us find it. Let's go get some answers. Hey, Cato. This is a dang nice library. Thanks, we work hard on it. Aren't you a little too adorable to be a librarian? Oh, cute. Adorable. Oh, Cato hung out here so much eventually they gave him a set of keys. I just keep an eye on the place for Miss Novak sometimes. They got you working for free? It's quiet, I get access to all the books I can read. What more could a person want? Fair enough. What can I do for you all? We need a favour. I already told you and Rolo. I can't put you any higher on the wait list for the next Hank Atomic. And if you're here with more candy, I'll have you know I can't be bought. Call it a personal code of conscience. Actually, we're looking to do some research. Now you're speaking my language. What are you looking for? That's the thing, we sort of don't know. What do you got on the history of the town? There's the county record archives. What's in those? Births, deaths, newspaper clippings, stuff like that. Pretty boring reading. But they do go all the way back to when the town was founded. Great, we'll start there.
Chapter 8. 6 feet under, 3 towns over. The kids spent the rest of the afternoon combing through dusty piles of old county records, desperately searching for anything that could help them make sense of Mr. Tolliver's cryptic utterance. Luka tried to shake the thought of Gran's basement, but his focus wavered. Explosives, messages hidden in jam, dossiers on various town figures, and a corkboard threaded with photos. Gran was the only family he had left. He still couldn't bring himself to believe the worst. But the old map with the symbol of explosives in town square made that difficult. As the sun began to set, the kids were no closer to the truth.
So who's setting off the explosives? If I have to read any more records, my eyeballs are gonna pop. Because obviously some kind of ice explosion went off. But it kind of seems like Gran's the one setting it. But why would she write that letter to Luka? Like, I hope that you understand. Because if she was going to blow up the town, then Luka would be dead. He wouldn't understand anything. So I'm not sure if like the perennial harvest, if they're the ones who set off the explosion, or we have to keep digging. If I dig another word, I'm going to end up in one of those asinine death records. Rolo Cotter lived a full and wonderful life, till he read so much boring crud that his brain oozed out of his ears.
Rolo shut his book with an assertive nod.
If you've got a better idea, spit it out. You sound like my sister. Keep pushing your luck, pal. And it won't be boring county records that kill you. I'll put you in the obituaries myself.
Rolo muttered under his breath.
You're a county record. Really? That's the best you've got? When I'm done with you, you'll be the footnote in history. Just like...
Beck slammed her finger down on the open page before glancing down to read.
J. Hartford here. I'd love to see you try. Hey. We're all a little tired here. Let's just take a minute and...
Something tickled the back of Luka's mind.
Wait, what was that name, Beck? In the obit? J. Hartford. From the Brockville Tribune 8 years ago? Well, that can't be right. What is it? J. Hartford. That's my grand's name, Juniper Hartford. Maybe there were two J. Hartfords? Mrs. Hartford is survived by her young daughter, E. Hartford. Yeah. So that's not his gran. That's what we suspected as well. But also, if that's not his gran, why'd she write that letter to him? It doesn't make sense. My mum's name is Eleanor. Okay, this is getting creepy. Because I feel like even with the different timelines, the characters and the events leading up to them still have to be the same. So in the other timeline where we died from the ice explosion, I would assume that Gran is still the same person and that she's not our Gran. So why would she write that letter to us? Like, as if she's Gran. Like, that doesn't really make sense. If your Gran is in 6 feet under, 3 towns over, then who am I living with?
Question hung in the air.
Yeah, who is she? Alright, gang, I gotta close up for the night.
Beck rubbed her eyes.
How late is it? Almost 10. Oh crap, Pa's gonna kill me. I gotta go. Yeah, my parents will be worried sick. Okay, let's meet up as early as we can at the festival tomorrow. What are you gonna do about the unconscious man in your basement? I'll think of something. Assuming he's still unconscious and assuming he's still in the basement. He might have escaped already.
Luka's heart was pounding as he approached the house. If he was lucky, Gran, or whoever it was, hadn't gotten back yet. And of course, there was Mr. Tolliver tied up and unconscious in the basement.
Ah, they still left him tied up.
Dealing with him would be the first order of business. Luka shook out his arms to calm his nerves before entering.
He should just go in there and pretend that like that wasn't him. And he's like, what the hell's this? Like, what are you doing in my basement? Oh, Gran's home. Oh my god, that music.
He held perfectly still, tempering his breath, and listened closely. She was asleep. His only hope was that she hadn't found Mr. Tolliver before dozing off.
I mean, surely. Yeah, because the cabinet's still moved. She would have seen that. Yeah, he's gone. Oh, no.
Mr. Tolliver was nowhere to be seen.
He should just, like, pretend that he's never been down here before. And if Gran sees him, just be like, oh, what's this basement area? This is weird. Maybe he woke up, escaped from his bindings, and left without a trace?
Or maybe Gran knew everything.
What do I do?
Luka's hungry stomach groaned. Not realizing it, he'd gone the entire day without eating.
Okay, I can figure this out. Just need a little brain food.
Luka rushed over to the pile of jam jars, unscrewed one, and shoveled a handful into his mouth.
Uh-oh, is it actually jam though? Did we just eat explosives? I'm afraid your jam delivery will be delayed.
He flipped the lid to read the label.
Mr. Nuncreed? Oh, what if it's poison? Okay, now I can think. So, if Gran knows we tied up Mr. Tolliver, I'm screwed. If she doesn't know, then I need to play it cool. I guess the only option is to go to bed and act as if nothing is wrong. Gran will think Mr. Tolliver finished what he was sent to do and left when he was done. I mean, it's obvious that Gran untied Mr. Tolliver. She surely went into the kitchen. Yeah, she's gone. Look. Gran? Okay, stick to the plan. Go to bed and play it cool. She's waiting for us.
As Luka climbed the final stair, the emotion of the day dragged heavily on him. With each consecutive step, his legs weakened. His stride began to falter. He tried to grab for the railing to steady himself.
Poor Luka, that must be so scary and he's got nowhere else to
Something
go.
was wrong.
Come on, legs. Just a few more steps.
Luka groaned and tried to move.
Yeah, okay, so what? It was drugged, maybe.
His limbs might as well have been bolted to the ground. Through numb lips, he mumbled just before falling asleep.
The germ, yeah. Go to sleep. Not that we had a choice. So Gran's gonna know we ate the jam now. Sweet boy. What did you get yourself into? Was she dragging us? Rest now and let me handle everything. Okay, well, she didn't kill us, so that's a good sign.
Chapter 9. A speech to end all speeches. Luka awoke to find himself face down in bed. He moaned into his pillow. Why would Gran drug him? Or rather, why was she trying to drug Mr. Nuncreed?
Because he's on the evil side. I feel like Gran is good.
From his woozy head, Luka snapped back to the matter at hand.
So I feel like she's obviously on the side of good. Questionable, because she's like infiltrated a house and this poor boy. I mean, she hasn't killed him or anything or done anything bad to him. Probably going to leave him with like huge amounts of trauma from the fact that he's going to realize one day that his gran's not his gran. But also like the explosion, where does that come from? I feel like we have to find out more about that, because I'm not sure whether Gran let it off or if like maybe the rescue attempt or whatever attempt, the sabotage attempt went bad. The festival. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to find out. No one down here? The basement's still open. I wonder why they haven't closed it. Would have thought Gran would have closed it. Oop, they're waiting. Where have you been? Gran put something in the jam. Yeah, we know. Secret messages for secret conspirators. Not this one. This one intended for Mr. Nuncreed? Put me to sleep. Whoa, ho, ho. Sly devil. I think she's trying to remove him from the equation. That's such a brutal way to put it. He might be in danger. Have you found anything? We looked around but haven't seen anything odd. Your grant's nowhere to be found. Mr. Nuncreed is just loafing around waiting for the speech. Oh, he wasn't around yesterday, was he? And that's when we didn't have the jam, so that jam would have gone to him then. So maybe he was passed out at the festival, like in the other timeline. What speech? Mayor Gus just got up to the podium. Everyone is gathering at the stage. Let's get moving. Is this when the explosion's going to happen?
Augustus Valentine nervously wiped his brow.
Oh my god, that lady's still here reading. Is this thing... hello, Beacon Pines. I'm Augustus Valentine, your mayor, and... I suppose you already know that. Oh yes, before we get started, I just wanted to take a moment to recognize someone who couldn't be here today. This town wouldn't be where it is today without my father, Sharper Valentine. So I thought we could begin with a round of applause benefiting such a great man. Yeah, very half-hearted. Even that's more than the old codger deserved.
Gus cleared his throat and awkwardly loosened his tie.
Right, where was I?
Her bounded on the stage with the energy of a preacher at a big tent revival.
Gus Valentine, everyone.
He gave Gus a hearty slap on the back and motioned him off the stage.
Let's hear it for our mayor. What a great turnout. Oh, heck, I didn't prepare anything. But I suppose I could say a few words. It would be a shame to waste such a beautiful podium.
Mr. Kerr pulled a thick stack of note cards out from his vest.
Community, conviction, commitment. These are the pillars of the USSR. Sorry, that's kind of what the music sounds like. These are the things we celebrate at Perennial Harvest. For us, these pillars of the bridge to a better tomorrow. But I think it's time to add a new pillar. Change. Change is a powerful thing. It's inexorable, unavoidable, and undeniable. And I am daggum thankful for it. Change is the reason we're all together today. It's hard for me to believe that it was only 4 years ago when fate brought me here. A simple business trip which brought me to a small town which will forever change my life.
Mr. Kerr took a moment to survey the crowd.
You know what?
He wiped away a single tear.
From the second I set foot in Beacon Pines, something about this place has held me captive. You see, change represents opportunity. It represents potential. It was change that helped me recognize the potential of this place. To see that the people of this town, despite suffering great loss, still held on to the things that made them special.
He thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
Community, conviction, commitment, change.
Mr. Kerr nodded confidently, biting his lip. The crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
Fate made a perfect match that day. Nothing is more important to you than community. And Perennial Harvest is a community first and foremost.
Mr. Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
The only way you made it through the foul harvest was an unshakable conviction. A conviction that a better tomorrow was just over the horizon. Perennial Harvest was founded on the conviction that we are the horizon. This festival is a symbol of our commitment to each other.
His voice began to build to a crescendo.
We now walk hand in hand into a future we will shape together. And that is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I am tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that? Just imagine what we can accomplish. Explosion. What was
The crowd
that?
began to look around nervously.
Oh, are we gonna die from the ice again? Don't worry, a little thunder isn't gonna ruin this day. Everyone remain
Mr.
calm.
Kerr quickly flicked through his note cards.
Where was I? Through all my travels, I have learned one true thing. One always reaps what they sow. We have all planted a lot of good in this town. And so it is with a happy heart that I can proclaim
He raised his hands up to the heavens.
our harvest awaits. Oop. Okay, another death.
At that moment, a merciless wall of impossibly cold air ripped through the crowd, instantly freezing everyone and everything it touched. For a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end. On a stage, with an entire town frozen in rapt attention for the rest of time.
So he doesn't intend for this explosion to happen, does he?
The end. There's that ice again! Whenever I think we're getting close, it comes along and ruins everything. Maybe we should just quit? Maybe you should just close the book, walk away, and never think of me again. No, I don't mean that. We got a little closer this time. We just need to try again. Please.
Okay. Hard, chill, or sly? Okay, so we do have another option now we can go back here with. I wonder if maybe we want to try this way instead. Maybe we should go back here and see if this will lead us down a different path. Yeah, because I feel like we're so close. Though, to be fair, there is a lot of room at the top of this page. So maybe there is quite a bit more left. It seems like we have to go through different storylines in order to get the different word options to use. Yeah, I think we'll go back here first and we'll try flight. But I think I will end the video for today and we'll pick this up again next time. Thank you for watching and thank you for your patience. We're getting close to the end of the story. Little bits of trickled information is getting fed to us at the moment. So I'm really excited to see how everything ends out. But again, yeah, thank you for watching and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.